We are halfway through the NBA offseason of 2005, and we just got past the 2005 NBA draft where we did not get a top 3 pick. So we literally had to trade up to the 3rd overall pick. We got it from the Golden State Warriors, and we ended up drafting Darren Williams. Of course, CP3 went number 1. We didn't get a chance to get him. I was going to try and trade for him, but I kind of like the Darren Williams pick too. I feel like he's a very good passer and he's exactly what this team needs, especially when I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do with Jay Will. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do with him yet, but we're about to get into free agency, so we're about to make some more roster changes and roster moves and all that good stuff. So we'll figure it out, bro. We're going to figure it out as we go, but I think I have a good plan for what I want to do, especially at the point guard position. But before I continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's get things rolling. Let's finish off the offseason with a bang. Listen, I'm not even going to waste no time. Qualifying offers, Brian Scalabrine, I'll give it to him for now, I guess. I don't mind. I'm probably just going to waive his contract because I kind of don't want to bring him back. I'm sorry. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the free agency moratorium period. And look at these big name free agents. We got some really good ones, but the guy that I have my eye on is Pau Gasol. But it looks like we're not going to get him. He's a restricted free agent. I'm not going to waste my time and make an offer to him and then, you know, they match his contract. Tyson Chandler is right here. I might go after Tyson Chandler instead. And I feel like it makes a little bit more sense getting Tyson Chandler because we already have a lot of offense. We don't need another offensive base like center. So I feel like it might work out better getting Tyson Chandler. But there's a lot of good names during just free agency. Jamal Crawford. My son Zach Randolph is here as well. Wouldn't mind getting Zach Randolph, but a lot of good names in this free agency class. I'm about to make some moves. Let's make it happen. But before I do anything though, the first person that I want to make sure that we get back is Joe Johnson. Unrestricted free agent. I didn't realize he was unrestricted, but we could go over the salary cap to re-sign him with Birdie is, and this is all that he wants. I feel like this is a very, very, very good deal for Joe Johnson. I'm going to try to lowball him into a 4-year deal. Well, not really lowball him. It's kind of what he wanted, but in a 4-year deal. Prime Kyle Korver is always available during these rebuilds. And I'm sorry, guys. I got to get him every single time I see Kyle Korver available. I'm going to get him, bro. So I'm signing into a 4-year deal. Let's see if I can max out his interest. 2.15 mil per year. He gotta accept that, bro. Gotta accept that. I mean, let me check out the offers before I do anything else. So Tyson Chandler. Oh wait, this is still day 1. I'm checking offers as if it's still not day 1, but sometimes the offers do come through. But I'm gonna go with Tyson Chandler. I want to go with Pau Gasol, but hear me out. I feel like this might work out for us in the long run. I'm not gonna do a 4-year deal. I'm gonna do a 2-year deal. I don't know if he's gonna accept it, but let's see. Okay, so Joe Johnson agreed to the 4-year deal, Kyle Korver agreed to the 4-year deal, and Tyson Chandler agreed to the 2-year deal. Okay, we got all 3 players that we wanted after the first day, and I want to see if I could get all these players to begin with. So here we are, final day, free agency moratorium period. We're slightly over the cap, and we're good. So we just got 3 good players on our squad: Tyson Chandler, Joe Johnson, Kyle Korver. Let's go. I did not expect us to be able to get all 3 of these players, but I feel like I did very good when it comes to the cap space. And looking at the makeup of this team, I feel like Tyson Chandler is a better fit for our squad rather than Pau Gasol. Let me make some more moves before I go over this roster, because I know you guys are probably like, yo, what is he doing? Don't worry, I got this. I mean, I really don't want Luke Walton, but at the same time, we need a 3rd string power forward because I got to trade one of our centers. We have too many young centers, and they're all going to want to get paid at the end of their team contracts. So we got Tyson Chandler, Kendrick Perkins, Anderson Varejao, Gortat. We just drafted Gortat. Varejao is good, so I'm not even going to worry about him. And every single other, position on our team is pretty good right now. So Gortat, not worrying about him. Varejao, no. Kendrick Perkins. We're going to trade Perk. Really didn't want to trade him, but it looks like most of my trade offers are picks, and I will take it. I will take a future first rounder from the Chicago Bulls and an 07 top 3 protected pick. I'm going to make this deal. No way the Bulls are finishing top 3. Well, they might, but Kendrick Perkins might develop by then. who knows? They might be a better team. I don't know. So Bulls agreed to my trade offer. Sorry, Perk. Free agency is basically done. Shaq staying with the Lakers. Jason Richardson going to the Knicks. That's lit. I think the Knicks got Chris Bosh, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Redd going to the New Jersey Nets. Oh my goodness. Pau Gasol is going to the Charlotte Hornets. Well, the New Orleans Hornets. I said Charlotte. The New Orleans Hornets. Richard Jefferson is going to the Raptors. So that means that... Hold up. So that means that the Toronto Raptors... Nah, I gotta check out this roster real quick. Because if this roster is looking the way that I think it is, that team is going to be dangerous for years to come. Hold up. So the Toronto Raptors got prime VC, prime Richard Jefferson, and a rookie Chris Paul. Okay, that's a... Y'all can't tell me that's not a good team. Y'all cannot tell me that's a good starting five. The only thing that they're really missing is a good power forward, because their power forward is Robert Horry. Like, come on, bro. They need a better power forward for sure. Time for player progression, and Tyson Chandler didn't move. Jay Will, I don't like that. I expected Tyson Chandler to go up a little bit, and Jay Will, especially him. But Jay Smooth went up. Joe Johnson did, of course. Eddie Howe slightly went down. Kyle Korver went up, of course. Anderson Varejao, that's why I kept him over Perkins. So some pretty good progression, or at least decent progression, I would say. But I'm not too happy about the Jay Williams thing. Like, has he hit his peak? I mean, he didn't stay a long time in the NBA. I might look to trade him next season. I feel like salary cap wise, we're good, although we're minus 80K under the salary cap. Well, over it or whatever. Most of our good players, the rookies, we have them on team options. And then Tyson Chandler and Jay Williams, both of their contracts expire next season, after next season. So they're both on 2-year deals right now. So I feel like we did pretty good staying flexible when it comes to the salary cap. We gonna make something happen. Let's keep things rolling through the summer league. Where are we? It's all so many teams. I can't even see where we are. Okay, so we're all the way at the bottom right. Okay, so first game is against the New Orleans Hornets. We should be able to win this game. Let's see. I'm not playing no games in the summer league this year. I just want to see who we're facing up against. And Chris Kaman in the New Orleans Hornets. That's not... Why do they have the Pelicans jersey? I'm not even gonna say nothing. So we're going to simulate the first round. We should be able to beat them in that. We do. We're facing off against Dallas in the next round of the Summer League. Always simulate because I don't want that to keep popping up. They got Monte Ellis. Yo, he's somebody that I wanted to draft. If you guys don't know, Monte Ellis was always one of my favorite players. But I'm going to simulate the round. We move on to the next round. We're facing off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're 4-1. We're 4-0 so far. The Cavs got Kirk Heinrich, Danny Granger, and Ilyasova. That's a pretty decent team back then. Those are some good players back then, but I don't know. It's up in the air. I don't feel like... I'm going to do Simcast just to be on the safe side, because that is a pretty decent team, like, for old school standards. So far, we're winning. It looks like we've been winning most of this game. We should be able to close it out. There we go. We got the dub. So we are moving on to the semifinals in the Summer League, facing off against the Utah Jazz. Let's see who they got. And I don't see not one realistic player. There's no way we're losing. Come on, there we go. So we're in the finals against the Washington Wizards. They're 6-0. We're 6-0. Who do they have? Jameer Nelson, Dante Purdue. The Dante Purdue guy, I think he was from last NBA draft. Custom player, but I don't think we should really lose this game. And we lost. Ah, my goodness. All right. So we took the L. Varejao, leading scorer. Kyle Korver did his thing. Kevin Martin as well. Darren Williams had 12 assists. Didn't really do much on the offensive end. That is crazy. How do we how do we really lose the Summer League Championship like that? At least some of our players played well. Well, a lot of our players played well, I should say. And their players played pretty good too. I mean, let's really take a look at how our players did during the Summer League. Our main players, right? So Darren Williams looks to be the leading scorer for our team. He better be. Oh, no, he's not. So Kyle Korver and Kevin Martin both averaged 16 points during the Summer League. Josh Smith had 10. Varejao had 11. I mean, Kevin Martin and Korver. That's why I'm telling you guys, Kyle Korver and Kevin Martin off the bench, with Darren Williams. Darren Williams he averaged 8 points, but he also averaged 9 assists. That's the only thing I care about. Getting players involved, because our team do have like quite a bit of scoring options and quite a bit of players trying to find their footing in the NBA. That's good. That's good in my opinion. 9 assists, I will take that. So in terms of the league leaders, Kyle Korver, Kevin Martin, top 10 during the summer league. Y'all got Channing Frye all the way up there. Chris Kaman was number 1, but that is crazy. Where's Chris Paul? Let's see. Chris Paul, I think I went past, there we go. Chris Paul averaged 13 points and 6 assists. So Darren Williams averaged more points than, well, more assists than Chris Paul, while Chris Paul averaged more points than Darren Williams. I think we made the right pick during the NBA draft. I feel like we did. 2006 NBA draft is up next. It's time to see who's in that draft class. I always forget, but I don't think that draft class was that special. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good, pretty top heavy. So you got players like LaMarcus Aldridge, JJ Redick, Rondo, Andre Bargnani. Oh my goodness, that guy. At the point, we got Darren Williams and Jay Williams. They're going to be running the point. Brevin Knight is going to be, third string. He's not going to get any burn. At the 2, we got Eddie House and Kyle Korver. And those are really the only 2 guards we really need, especially when it comes to offense. Then we got Joe Johnson, Kevin Martin, and Dante Jones at the 3. Joe Johnson, Kevin Martin's going to be doing their thing. And at the power forward, Josh Smith, Jay Smooth, and Hakeem Warwick. We also got Luke Walton as a third string, just in case. And then at the center position, Tyson Chandler is our best player, followed by Varejao, Marcin Gortat. I have a lot of faith in Anderson Varejao. That's why I didn't trade him. I preferred him over Kendrick Perkins, in my opinion. I feel like the makeup of this team is pretty good, but we do have a lot of scoring options. Hopefully it could work itself out during the season, but I feel like we should be able to be competitive and make the postseason with this roster. I mean, in the starting 5 on the offensive end, we have, okay, so the players that I want to focus on the most on the offensive end is Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, and we could throw Darren Williams in there. I feel like that works. But with Darren Williams coming off the bench, we got Darren Williams, Kyle Korver, and Kevin Martin. That's all the offense we need right there. But bro, y'all gotta tell me what y'all think about this, right? Because I feel like our roster have a lot of scoring options, but at the same time, we have a lot of good pieces. I just want to see if they will gel together during the NBA season. In my opinion, I don't really think that they will, but we will have a lot of breakout stars on the offensive end, because in the starting lineup, the only people that we really should be focused on scoring, or who should be focused on like scoring the ball in general, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. Tyson Chandler getting rebounds and putbacks. He should average like at least 10 points, 10 rebounds, but then coming off the bench, bro, Darren Williams, Kyle Korver, Kevin Martin, that's all the offense we need right there. And Anderson Varejao, that's like a starting team back then in the NBA. Darren Williams, Kyle Korver, Kevin Martin, Varejao, I'm saying. But tell me what you guys think of the team in the comment section below. I'm going to have to probably switch up the tendencies to try to make Jay Will a little bit more of a playmaker, because I don't really want him scoring like that, but I don't know. We're going to figure it out, bro. We're going to figure it out. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, click my face. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. See you guys in the next episode. This is Prince YouTube, signing out.